So I just finished my morning walk. Felt great. Got a good 3 mile walk in to start the day. And I was listening to a podcast, and man, is it the best time to invest in storage right now or what? There's a lot happening in the industry, and there's a lot that's happened in the industry over the last couple of years. And finally, we're starting to see things shift, right? There's many reasons for that, many dynamics that play into that. Back in 2022, we saw seriously low interest rates, right? So then what do you see typically with low interest rates? Owners are looking to sell their facilities for huge amounts of money. So we started to see that. So transacting started to dwindle big time. And at the same time, with low interest rates, you had a lot of development, right? So developers out there, cheap money that could, develop these large properties. And they did. And think about it, when you develop a property, it's going to take, a few years. I'm still sweating a little bit. It's going to take a few years to bring that supply online, right? So you had this new supply come online. However, that cheap money went away. So a few years down the road, now these developers are looking to refinance when, maybe they were just going to flip the property, right? They weren't operators or anything like that. They were just coming in, cheap money, build the facility and then sell it quick. Well, because of the rise in interest rates, that's not possible, or hasn't been possible, right? So that is presenting also some good deals for investors and buyers. So you've got, a newly built facility that's in lease up, that may be 40-50% occupied, that investors are now getting the opportunity to gobble those up at a good price and at a good time. So you had that going on. And then obviously as 2023, 2024, now 2025, we got a rise in interest rates. Okay. So good news is, like I said, we're actually in that time of one of the best times to be an investor in real estate, and specifically self-storage right now, because, now we're seeing these prices finally, the bid and ask are getting closer together, right? People who thought, maybe interest rates were going to dive here in 2025, 2026. And again, they were going to sell their storage facility for loads of money. Didn't happen, right? So you've got owners now that are not willing to wait, right? Many people aren't sure what the interest rates are going to do. A lot are saying that they may come down, but maybe just slightly. There's talks of maybe they'll go up a little bit. But the fact of the matter is, there's many more transactions happening right now. Investors, buyers are getting way better deals. Seller financing, I see seller financing deals all over the place, where 2-3 years ago, nobody was looking to seller finance. So a lot of good things happening if you are a self-storage investor, interested in self-storage investing. Now is the time to dive in and do your due diligence, learn about markets, learn about the storage asset, or partner with people that are already doing it if you have some level of interest. But no better time than right now for storage.